What is up, my pretties? It's Shadow the Lion Queen here. Welcome to episode 370 of Shadows and Pretties. So today in this episode, I am going to be reviewing another movie of the Maneater series called Maneater. This one apparently came out in 2007. So with that being said, I definitely do have to say that this film is actually pretty good. This film was filmed in Winnipeg, Manitoba in Canada. So, obviously, this film is the fourth movie of the Maneater series. So, to be honest, when I first saw this was obviously pretty interesting. I personally really enjoyed this a lot. So, I'm going to talk about the plot of this movie for any of you guys who have not seen this movie in a really long time, and for those that want a refresher. Let's get started. So basically, the plot's about two people disappear along the Appalachian Trail. A young man jogging with his girlfriend and a hermit who rarely leaves his home, Sheriff Grady Barnes, finds a trail that leads him to an open parts of Hermit's body. That night young Roy Starterly is reading by a flashlight when a Bengal tiger briefly appears in front of his bedroom window. In the morning, his mother Rose finds him sleepwalking in the woods in front of their house. A cast taken at the next victim's scene points to a tiger as the hermit's killer. So Sheriff Barnes holds a press conference to warn the public. The Bengal tiger revisits Roy's home that night. A tabloid paper offers a $10,000 reward for the tiger, causing hunters and reporters to untaint the town. The sheriff forbids anyone from going into the woods and hunting the tiger, but while out with the deputy Sharon Wenman, he sees Roy in the woods and they give a chase, but instead they find a dead tabloid reporter. The National Guard arrives to help, but the sheriff later sees Roy's in the woods again and warns him to stay out before taking him home and giving him Rose the same warning. After he leaves, she's mistaken and believes Roy told the sheriff lies about there were a Bengal tiger and chastises him. 6 National Guardsmen arrive, led by Sergeant Winnewisher. So does Colonel James Livingston Graham, as an experienced big game hunter and tracker from England. Sergeant Winchester and his men argumentatively refuse the sheriff's advice and help. Graham tells the sheriff that the soldiers will fail due to their ignorance and that he will start his hunt for the tiger when they finish. When the guardsmen search for the tiger, it kills one, Temon, silently, and Graham appears out and explains how the tiger did it and helps to find the body. Later, Deputy Wenman and Deputy Ezra Hunded, the mayor's son, finds one of the National Guard trucks sitting on an empty road. They investigate. The Wenman tells Hyundai to call their position to headquarters. She finds that the tiger attacked 2 guardsmen, with one killed and the other one shot by his partner. Hearing Hyundai blowing his patrol car horn, she runs back to the car, but the tiger has already killed him. Meanwhile, Roy encounters Graham in the woods, and when Roy asks Graham if he is going to kill the tiger, Graham tells him that he must because it cannot choose to hunt whatever it's around it, including people. They shake hands and part ways, with Graham continuing the scene of the National Guard attack. He explains how the tiger attacked the guardsman and deputy when he arrives. Later at the press conference, the reporter reveals Graham was exiled from India, his former home, after failing to kill a tiger that slaughtered over 200 people. The sheriff visits Graham that night, and he explains the situation was beyond his control. Later that night, Roy dreams about the tiger killed Graham and runs into his tent to check on him. Graham offers to walk him home, but they end up going to the store where Rose works when Roy says she is working late. But when they arrive, the tiger attacks and kills her. They run to the store, but they're separated. Graham calls for Roy, but the tiger gets into the building and attacks him. So Graham barely fails to kill the tiger with both shots he fires. Sheriff Barnes arrives to break in alarm sounds and is crashed into the store by the tiger. He finds Graham's hat and blood trail that leads him to find him before hearing Roy calling out from under a truck outside. So the sheriff dives under his truck as the boy and tiger escapes the attack. When the tiger jumps onto the truck's bed, they run to the sheriff's truck, and the sheriff shoots at the tiger, but hits a gasoline tank, causing it to explode and kill the tiger. Graham appears beside the building, bloody but alive, deciding that his hunting days are over. Graham returns home, and Sheriff Barnes and his wife adopt the orphan boy Roy, and thus how the movie ends. Now, I personally do have to say that this was actually a really interesting concept for a movie. I personally have to say that this film is definitely one that I can definitely say. It's pretty interesting about a tiger going around and, killing people. I mean, the concept of it seems really interesting and well done. I mean, I like the front cover of it. I mean, it looks really, really dark, but amazing. I definitely could recommend this movie to anybody who's never seen this film. I mean, this movie is just a really good one. I definitely do have to say that while the concept of it is really well done, I personally really do find a lot of enjoyability of this movie. Now, I know this is another film of the Maneater series, but I personally really have to say that this one is definitely a good one. I personally remember watching this movie back in high school. I think I was in grade 9 or 10. And man, this film was just, oh, it was just dark but really good. I personally liked the kills in this movie. I thought the kills did a really good job. I personally really have to say that it's one of those movies that I find enjoyable. I mean, yeah, like I said, if you're into these type of movies, then I can recommend this movie. This is a really good one. You won't be disappointed. So, as always, with that being said and that being the case, like I'm always gonna say, this is just simply my own personal opinion, and if you disagree with it, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these movies. This is just simply my own personal thoughts. And as always, what did you guys personally think of this movie? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to any uploads. That way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, if you guys want to go follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on Twitter, follow me on DeviantArt, and follow me on my backup channel known as Ms. Dark Shigo. Links to all those will be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on there. And as always, that's all I have to really say, but if I'm missing something that I did not talk about in this, please let me know what it is in the comments section down below. So, as always, with that being said, I'll be seeing you guys all in the next video. Peace out, and like always, I'll see you all next time.